Hello, I am Memage. Welcome back to the Hyperkinetic Dawn of War Double Elimination Seeded Random Race Tournament. We are in the second round of qualifiers, getting ready to jump into Game 7. We are looking once again at Cislunar. This is Cislunar's second qualifier match. Let's jump in and see what we've got. Alright, so Cislunar is playing as the Blood Angel Space Marines, and he is up against the Cronus Necrons. This is the second time we've seen the Cronus Necrons played by the computer in this qualifying series.
Scouts reporting for duty.
Alright, so what do we got? We have a couple squads of scouts being built, we've got Servitor, and then we got sniper training coming up already. That's a pretty good, strong combination coming right out the gate. We've also got the chopper barracks going up. Now, Cislunar has been practicing a bit, so he's been getting a bit of a better idea of how to play the game. See, the Necrons already have a warrior squad out, continuing to get more plasma generators built while reinforcing. See, they're getting their second squad of Necron warriors out at the moment. We've typically seen the Necrons move forward to attack once they've got two squads, so we'll see if they continue that in this match. Meanwhile, Cislunar is moving out to grab some more points. He's actually bypassed the closer point to grab the cliff point immediately. Not a terrible call. It's a little bit harder to defend, but gives you a little bit stronger forward position in the map. He's got the 2 points located, so he's getting his force commander out already. It's an interesting choice right off the bat, given that he's been reinforcing his scout squads and is going to be giving them has now given them their sniper rifles. He could be intending to kind of let his force commander tank for his scout marines, which would be an interesting method. So again, we do see the Necrons are moving out now. They've got their second squad built. Let's see, they are building some more builder scarabs while they're getting some more points. So they're going to start getting their power rate up, getting their build rate increasing. Meanwhile, we do now see the force commander is out. So Cislunar does have a pretty strong general setup now. He's got one of his LPs down. He's got the second point closer to his base grabbed, and is in the process of grabbing his relic. He's doing a pretty good job on the resource game of moving out and getting things accomplished. Meanwhile, he has now engaged with the Necrons. He's now aware of who he's up against. Assuming he was paying attention to that little exchange of fire there. He seems to be moving into the center of the map to grab a point. Not a bad tactic, although that does make me think that he did not actually notice those Necrons. Because it would be an odd choice to leave them off by themselves like that. That said, their force commander is moving into attack here, so the force commander is going to be able to chase them off and defeat them. The Necron warriors are a pretty powerful squad, but the hero units generally surpass them. And again, we can see there from the damage being dealt already that that force commander is going to be easily chasing them off, if not destroying them, if they hang around.
Marine squad deployed.
As soon as he started pulling back, the Necrons started advancing again as well. This is a bit of an unfortunate turn of events that he sent those servitors in front of those Necron warriors, but it is perhaps going to give them... Oh, so we see the Necron Lord is now in. The Necron Lord is going to be disrupting that listening post. He's going to be killing those servitors. The force commander is falling back to deal with him. So the two of them are going to get into combat. This is a very interesting position to be in. With the tactical marines of Cislunar out and the Necron warriors on this side, this is kind of both commanders in the prime of what they're built to do. But there are two squads of Necron warriors now, so that is going to give them the advantage in this fight. However, the force commander is going to finish off that Necron lord right before he dies. So that was a very fun little exchange there. We'll see if Cislunar takes the overall fight here. The tactical marines are at a bit of a disadvantage against this number of Necron warriors. He really needs to be upgrading this listening post to LP2 to help lend fire support here. So yeah, they are falling back. He does have another squad of tactical marines out now, so they'll be able to move forward and help support, but he's probably going to be losing this listening post if he doesn't rally quickly here. And indeed he has rallied reasonably quickly and is moving back in. Again, Necron warriors are good fighters, but Space Marines are amazing fighters, so they are going to win this exchange of firepower, especially with the Necron warriors focusing their firepower on that listening post. The Necron warriors really need some of their upgrades to go toe-to-toe with the Space Marines, and they just don't have them at the moment. They do have their Summoning Core out, so they could be getting... Yes, they are getting their first the Disruption Field research, so that will increase their resilience, let them stand up to these Space Marines a little bit better, but it's not going to come in time. These Necron warriors are all going to be destroyed. That said, Necrons are never truly dead. This could end up being a bit of a problem for Cislunar in the facet of that Necron Lord will likely be standing back up eventually. We do see the Forbidden Archive going down. Eventually the Necrons could get their Resurrection Orb researched. Typically the computer doesn't go that route, but if it does, then this could prove to be a pretty dangerous little spot here, because that Necron Lord could stand up and immediately resurrect all of those Necron squads. Meanwhile, Cislunar is moving out and grabbing a critical location. These are excellent to take. They do actually give you more requisition points, so they are worthwhile in the resource game, and they help secure the map from a take-and-hold victory from your opponents. So we do see the Necron Warriors moving out now that they do have their Disruption Field, so they're going to be a bit tougher now. That Forbidden Archive is being finished up, so we will see some researches going down for the Necron Lord, who is being resurrected now. Let's see, the...
I command in the name of the
Alright,
Emperor.
so we do see the Force Commander back out, and Cislunar is going for Tier 2 now. So we're going to see an advancement of the game. We see the Armory going down, and we also see another Plasma Generator. So that Necron Lord did res. He is falling back. The listening post was upgraded to an LP2, so that's an excellent defensive position now. Meanwhile, Cislunar has gotten LPs built on 3 of the middle points and is upgrading one of them to an LP2, and has continued to move out throughout the map and grab additional points. He is up to 128 requisition at the moment, compared to his opponent is at 70 power generation. 70 power generation is certainly not bad for the Necrons, but if they get their larger generator down on that slag deposit, that is going to make them a significant force to deal with. They are up to 60% on their generation time, and they are also going up to Tier 2 now, so they're following suit, and we'll start to see some heavier units coming out of them shortly. Cislunar with a strong position in the center of the map. He's got, again, the one listing post already upgraded to a Tier 2, giving him some good power there. If you want to follow suit with some of the other players, getting some buildings out here may be a good choice, but he may be holding back on that in favor of getting some other stuff done. So he does have his War Gear Bionics going down, so that is going to help out with all of his troops, increasing their morale as well as their general combat effectiveness. So we do see, looks like about to be a conflict between the Tactical Marines and a bunch of Builder Scarabs. This could be a big win for Cislunar if he can wipe out some of these squads here. He does take out an entire squad of Builder Scarabs, causing some damage to another one of the squads. That is excellent for him. It's disrupting the ability of his opponent to make structures. That said, the Necrons are grabbing one of the critical locations themselves, securing that to help hold off a take-and-hold victory from Cislunar. Cislunar does look like he may be moving in for an assault at this point. It's going to be a bit challenging with the Necron Lord and the Wraith there. You see that Obelisk has not upgraded to a Tier 2 yet, so he's going to be able to move in, cause some pretty good damage here. That said, we do have some Flayed Ones coming in. Those Flayed Ones are going to be a big problem if Cislunar lets them get into combat with him. He is falling back, very wise in the situation. Those attack Marines probably not going to make it out of this alive. Those flayed ones cause just too much damage.
Marine squad deployed.
Although he seems to have gotten lucky there, that Marine squad is going to escape. At least one of them will. That will allow him to reinforce and keep that squad up and rolling. Meanwhile, he is getting another listening post up to an LP2. Getting into a firefight here with the Necron warriors. That is going to allow him to take them out. Let's see. He's almost lost the squad of Space Marines. It's unfortunate if he does. He is going to lose it. That is really unfortunate. He had the opportunity to fall back with them and rebuild them entirely. But instead, they kind of all died uselessly against that squad of Necrons. Meanwhile, he does have his chaplain out now. So that chaplain has a healing aura that's going to be going down and helping keep all of these Space Marines up and alive. That's actually... You can see a little bit of the rings going down there. It's going to help take out these flayed ones. Those flayed ones are generally really powerful in close combat, but the healing aura of that chaplain is going to help offset their strength somewhat. And that squad of flayed ones is likely going to fall pretty quickly here once firepower gets converted to them. At the moment, most firepower is going toward that Necron Lord. I got a couple plasma guns built. That's going to increase the damage to heroes and heavy infantry. So definitely a good call there. It's going to help take down both the Necron Lord as well as those flayed ones. Meanwhile, we do see the LP3 going down. So this listening post is about to significantly gain in both firepower and health. So that is going to really up the defensibility of this position. And he is going to kill off that Necron Lord. He's going to chase off those wraiths. Possibly even kill that one. No, it barely escapes. So that's a good thing for the Necrons, that they've kept that Wraith alive. Those Wraiths are critical for their ability to disrupt support groups. They are not very useful in and of themselves unless they just like ambush a scout squad, but in larger battles they become critical by sneaking them in a flanking attack to attack the fire support squads to disrupt their fire, allowing the forward squads of Necron warriors to bring full power with their flare rifles. We do see the Greater Summoning Core down, so we're probably going to be seeing the second upgrade for the Necrons. Let's see, the Necron Lord is being resurrected already. We do see the second point, second critical point being decapped by these Blood Angels here. They're going for the cap. See, they've also actually started on their control area victory. They've gotten enough points captured around the map that they have the 2/3 of the points controlled. Now the Necrons are getting ready to raise one of their Tomb Spiders. This is going to bring some significant firepower up against Cislunar. He does not really have much to deal with that, aside from perhaps his plasma guns. A couple of rocket launchers would be really useful. The Tomb Spiders are a vehicle type. Let's see. So we do have plasma pistols being researched for the sergeants, as well as their power weapons after that. That will help them significantly in that fight. So we also see the Machine Cult going down. So the Machine Cult will allow Cislunar to bring some stuff to bear against that Tomb Spider. We'll see if they... So they are actually upgrading the particle projector. So they're actually kind of preemptively getting ready for the vehicles that Cislunar is going to be building. That particle projector is going to be causing some significant damage to vehicles. Significantly reduces the melee damage of the Tomb Spider, but again, its effectiveness against vehicles is going to be much higher now. That said, we do have the take and hold victory getting staked down for the Space Marines. The Necrons have decapped enough points to stop the control area victory. They stopped that countdown. Cislunar is grabbing some more points. It'll probably get restarted here in a moment, but it did at least reset that point. We do see the thermal plasma generator going down for the Necrons. This is going to make them very dangerous. They're going to get an insane amount of power out of that. We'll see if they make full use out of it, but that is going to put Cislunar in an unfortunate position, as they're going to start getting a enough energy to really start building whatever they want, and they are going for tier 3 now. I was not paying attention enough to actually know if Cislunar has gone for that yet. It's very unusual to see the computer go for a tier upgrade before a player has, so I'm presuming he probably has upgraded at this point.
6 minutes until take and hold victory.
Let's switch around here.
Under fire.
Now, Cislunar does have several squads of well-equipped tactical marines out at this point, so he does still stand a good chance of holding off the attacks of the Necrons until he can get that take and hold victory down. But we do see the Tomb Spider coming in. Let's see, so that thermal plasma generator is now up and running. The Necrons, as you can see now, have over 125 requisition power coming in. That is going to let them really kind of build whatever they want, whenever they want. And they've almost got their tier 3 research done. And that is now down, so they now have access to some of their more powerful stuff, including, okay, they're actually getting their plasma battery storage research second upgrade down. Again, that will significantly increase the amount of power that they're generating.
Take and hold victory.
See, we do not see them really building anything at the moment, which is much to the advantage of Cislunar, but that's mostly, I guess, they've spent the energy on getting that research down. And again, that will quickly pay itself back. But they are running out of time. They've only got 4 minutes and 37 seconds left to stop that take and hold victory. And that is assuming that they can mount enough of a defense to really combat Cislunar's forces here. But their Tomb Spider did fall. They've just lost one of their obelisks. We see a lot of firepower coming in against that Necron Lord. It's going to fall pretty quickly against that amount of firepower, especially that number of plasma guns firing at it. So they are going to lose their Necron Lord again. Actually, he seems to have escaped. This is if Cislunar allows this. Okay, he is going to come back in to finish him off. An excellent move there to finish him off. Let's see, the Necrons do have some of their pariahs out. So that these pariahs, again, a tier 3 unit, pretty devastating. They are very powerful in close combat, but with the amount of fire support that Cislunar has, he could very easily wipe them out, which is what he needs to do. The pariahs, every time they attack, they slow down the people that they're attacking. And that slowdown is permanent until the entire squad of pariahs is killed. So if even one pariah escapes, then the slowdown effects it caused will remain in effect. So it's actually very critical that Cislunar finishes off as one pariah here. It shouldn't be difficult, but they are reinforcing. So he does not seem to be bothering to finish them off at the moment. He seems more concerned with taking out this Wraith, stopping it from killing off his scouts, which he's not going to be successful at doing. That scout is going to finish them off. Now we do see a Hellfire Dreadnought out. It is going to cause some damage to those pariahs. But we also see a Tomb Spider coming in to engage with that Dreadnought. And again, those pariahs are pretty good at close combat. So that Dreadnought's going to fall pretty quickly if Cislunar does not do something to correct the situation. That Tomb Spider is just picking it apart. The pariahs adding in the support that they need as well. They're now moving in to cause some more damage here. This is a really bad position, actually, for... Okay, so Cislunar is moving his other people back up here. Those pariahs continue to escape him. The Necrons have stopped the take and hold victory. It's now down to just his control area victory that's underway. He's got a good chance of pulling that off, but we'll have to see if he continues to get that well. Another Tomb Spider being built. The Necrons continue to use that energy that they're gathering. So that Tomb Spider causing some good damage to his forces. Cislunar is focusing fire on that Necron Lord, trying to take him down. Not a terrible call, but again, he needs to take out that pariah squad. They've slowed down several of his squads at this point, and that's going to be reducing their combat effectiveness. Meanwhile, the Necrons are building more plasma generators and getting more obelisks built around the map here. got another Hellfire Dreadnought out. So let's jump back up to Cislunar base, see what else he's got going on here. Not building anything at the moment. This is unfortunate. He's got plenty of requisition. There's no reason he shouldn't be building stuff right now. He's got the population cap for it. There we do see the Land Speeder Tempest going down. That should provide some good fire support. That said, we do see that that Pariah squad is expanded out to quite large at this point. Got a fairly healthy Tomb Spider there, more plasma generators going down. At this point, it's looking a bit scary for Cislunar in terms of the resource race. Again, this can be a difficult thing to realize when you're playing against the Necrons.
The enemy is attacking.
You can have most of the map, and the Necrons can still be beating you on the resource race. Because again, they just need to keep building plasma generators, and again, if they can get these thermal plasma generators down, that gives them a very powerful advantage. That said, the resource race may not prove to be an issue here, as Cislunar really just needs to hold some of his control points for another minute and 40 seconds. So we see that Land Speeder Tempest coming in to harass some of these builders. Not a bad call there, but perhaps bringing it against that Tomb Spider may have been the better call here. And indeed, he has pulled it back to do just that. The Hellfire Dreadnought let loose on it as well. Again, those missiles are very effective against the vehicles. Got plenty of firepower coming in. Going to take out that Tomb Spider. With these, the Necron Lord is in the mix causing problems, as well as a couple Wraiths. The Pariahs are moving into the center of the map, looks like to attack his listing post here. They're going to take it down pretty quick, because again, they are powerful meleeers. But a lot of firepower coming in. That set of missiles from the Hellfire Dreadnought disrupting them a bit. The Tomb Spider, however, coming in to help support, is going to take down this listing post pretty quickly. But it's likely not going to matter here. The Necrons are not going to take back enough points in time. Only 33 seconds remaining before the control area victory. Again, control area victories generally hard to pull off. They require a domination of the map. So in that sense, congratulations to Cislunar for his second qualifier round here. Again, showing utter domination across this map with these Space Marines. Doing an excellent job of countering a lot of the scarier units of the Necrons, holding out against their Tier 3 units, and pulling off the control area victory. Congratulations to Cislunar. Thanks everyone for watching, and tune in for the next match.